I'm standing just outside of the fences of the east wing of the White House, where you can probably hear some construction going on. And that construction just started on President Trump's new ballroom that's causing some controversy. I'm going to step aside so that we can zoom in and give you a look at the demolition that's going on. Here's the plan. The White House says it's going to build a 90,000 square foot ballroom that President Trump says is going to hold nearly 1,000 people. It's projected to cost around $250 million, but will be funded by donations from private donors, including the president himself, who joked about that in an event this week.
You probably hear the beautiful sound of construction to the back. You hear that sound? Oh, that's music to my ears. I love that sound. Other people don't like it. I love it, Josh. I think when I hear that sound, it reminds me of money. In this case, it reminds me of lack of money because I'm paying for it, so it's the opposite. But it's going to be one of the most beautiful ballrooms anywhere in the world.
This isn't the first time that presidents have renovated the White House. It's undergone several major changes, like around 1950 when Harry Truman gutted and rebuilt the interior of the building because it was at risk of falling apart. But in that instance, Truman worked with Congress to put together a commission to oversee the renovations. And this ballroom project is drawing concern and criticism from a number of historical groups who point out this time around, the White House did not seek approval from outside groups or go through a public design process. I spoke with Edward Langle, the former chief historian for the White House Historical Association, who tells me he thinks this design undermines the vision that the founding fathers had for the people's house.
It's intended to be the residence of the first executive of the United States, the first American, but it is the people's house. And it is not, this is a specific thing, it is not to be like the palaces of Europe. It's not to be like Versailles or Buckingham Palace. It's not to be like a presidential complex of a great, powerful ruler.
And a private nonprofit group, National Trust for Historical Preservation, has asked the Trump administration to pause this demolition until this project goes through what the group calls the legally required public review process. The White House, though, is pushing back against the criticism, calling it manufactured outrage and saying the ballroom is a bold and necessary addition. This is just the latest in a number of renovations that President Trump has made to the White House since moving back in. He's also paved over the grass in the Rose Garden, installed flagpoles on the lawns of the White House, and added some gold accenting to the Oval Office.